World War II, the complete story of humanity's deadliest conflict. Introduction. World War II was the largest and most devastating conflict in human history. Between 1939 and 1945, more than 60 million people lost their lives. Entire cities were destroyed, empires collapsed, and the world entered the nuclear age. This is the complete story of World War II. Chapter 1. The Road to War. The origins of World War II can be traced back to the aftermath of World War I. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles imposed harsh penalties on Germany. Economic hardship, political instability, and national humiliation created conditions that allowed extremist movements to rise. In Germany, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party gained power, promising to restore German strength and national pride. Meanwhile, militarist governments emerged in Italy and Japan. The world was moving toward another global conflict. Chapter 2. Germany expands. In 1936, Germany remilitarized the Rhineland. In 1938, Hitler annexed Austria. Soon after, Germany demanded parts of Czechoslovakia. European leaders hoped diplomacy would prevent war. Instead, German expansion continued. The policy of appeasement failed. Chapter 3. The war begins. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland. Using blitzkrieg, or lightning war, German forces advanced rapidly with tanks, aircraft and infantry. 2 days later, Britain and France declared war on Germany. World War II had begun. Chapter 4. Fall of Europe. In 1940, Germany launched major offensives across Western Europe. Denmark and Norway quickly fell. The Netherlands and Belgium were defeated. France collapsed within weeks. British forces evacuated more than 300,000 soldiers from Dunkirk. Only Britain remained standing against Nazi Germany. Chapter 5. Battle of Britain. Hitler planned to invade Britain. The German Luftwaffe launched massive air attacks. For months, British pilots defended their skies. The Royal Air Force prevented German air superiority. It was Germany's first major defeat of the war. Chapter 6. Operation Barbarossa. On June 22, 1941, Germany invaded the Soviet Union. It became the largest military operation in history. Millions of soldiers fought across thousands of kilometers. Despite early victories, German forces failed to capture Moscow. The Soviet Union continued resisting. The war on the Eastern Front would become incredibly deadly. Chapter 7. Pearl Harbor. On December 7, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. The surprise attack damaged much of the American Pacific Fleet. The next day, the United States declared war on Japan. Germany and Italy then declared war on the United States. The conflict became a truly global war. Chapter 8. The Holocaust. One of the darkest chapters in human history occurred during World War II. The Nazi regime systematically persecuted and murdered millions of people. Approximately 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust. Millions of others, including political prisoners, Roma, disabled people, and civilians, also suffered persecution and death. The Holocaust remains a warning about the dangers of hatred and extremism. Chapter 9. Turning Points. Several major battles changed the course of the war. Battle of Stalingrad. German forces suffered a devastating defeat. Battle of Midway. The United States crippled Japanese naval power. El Alamein. Allied forces halted Axis advances in North Africa. These victories shifted momentum toward the Allies. Chapter 10. D-Day. On June 6, 1944, Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history. More than 150,000 troops landed on the beaches of Normandy. The operation opened a new front in Western Europe. Germany was now under pressure from both East and West. Chapter 11. Fall of Nazi Germany. In 1945, Allied forces advanced into Germany. Soviet troops entered Berlin. As defeat became inevitable, Adolf Hitler died in April 1945. On May 8, 1945, Germany surrendered. Victory in Europe was achieved. Chapter 12. The Pacific War ends. Despite Germany's defeat, fighting continued in the Pacific. The United States captured island after island. In August 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Japan announced its surrender shortly afterward. World War II officially ended on September 2, 1945. Chapter 13. Consequences. World War II caused unprecedented destruction. More than 60 million people died. Entire cities were reduced to ruins. Millions became refugees. The war reshaped global politics. The United States and Soviet Union emerged as superpowers. The Cold War began. The United Nations was established to promote international peace and cooperation. Conclusion. World War II changed the course of human history forever. It demonstrated both humanity's capacity for destruction and its ability to rebuild. The lessons of the war continue to influence international relations, military strategy, and global politics to this day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history documentaries.